What's going on, guys? My name is Banner and welcome back to another Legacy of the Duelist video. Now, in the last video I showed you guys a couple of my decks, but I mainly focused on the Blaze Phoenix deck. And I feel bad about that because I didn't show you guys my other decks and I didn't show you guys possibilities that you could go through. To do these decks, first what you should probably do is go and, well, for two of these decks you should go and beat the Yu-Gi-Oh campaign. For another one you should go and beat the GX campaign. Now, I've beaten both of these, but the first thing I would do if I were you guys, I would beat the Yu-Gi-Oh campaign first because it comes out with the most basic cards, and basic cards are very useful to use in any deck because you kind of need them to make anything and do anything that you want with your decks, because you need basic normal summon creatures, and most of that comes from this specific campaign. Others do have them too, but they're mainly focused on something. These cards are not really focused on much. Now, in my deck edit, you may have noticed when I opened up the video that I had my Red Eyes deck up here. That is one of the decks that you need for Yu-Gi-Oh! And also Battle Guard. You need to complete Yu-Gi-Oh! For both of these. The complete campaign for Yu-Gi-Oh! Now for the Hero deck, you need to complete GX. The Hero deck is actually very useful. Quickly fusion summoning as many things as possible. Obviously, it's always used for for hero monsters, which, if you want, you can put Destiny heroes. You can put evil heroes in here if you want. And again, I'm sorry guys for the quality if it lags out every now and then. My internet's being a little crappy, but that's okay. We can deal with that. So yeah, I also have a Fiend deck. This one was actually mainly focused around Summon Skull, which I haven't even put in here yet. I haven't really even finished this one yet, but all I was really trying to make this one into was a synchro summon deck, because synchro summoning is actually quite useful and actually a little easier than you think. Not quite as easy as fusion summoning, but it's pretty easy. My other decks are my Red Eyes Black Dragon and my Battle Guard deck. Now, my Red Eyes Dragon deck is more or less focused around getting these two tanks out first. It's mainly focused around Meteor Black Dragon or Black Skull Dragon. One of the two, or both if you could do it. Me, at the moment, I can only do one of the two unless I can get Fusion Recovery and get my Red Eyes back. But I can only do one Black Skull Dragon, and it's a very, very slim chance because I only have one of each of these. Now, I can get more, but that's a hassle and a half. Obviously for Meteor Dragon, or for Meteor Black Skull Dragon, Meteor Black Dragon, you need Meteor Dragon and Red Eyes. So I have two Meteor Dragons in here, and I'm hoping to get more of these, but that's besides the point. For this, I have a lot of mainly Joey style cards in here, like Metamorph. Obviously, I need this in here if I want my Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon and my Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I need Metamorph in there. It's also a very useful card because it's a quick, easy boost. I only have a couple polymerizations in here. Obviously, I'm going to have Mountain because this is a dragon-based deck, and I'm going to have a few fusion recoveries, fusion gate, and a couple fusion sages in here. I also have Dragon Treasure, which is very, very useful for dragon cards, and of course the Wing Beat of Giant Dragon. I also have Stray Lambs because this is very, very useful if I want to summon quick and easy things that I can use to tribute. And of course, in every one of my decks I have a Sword of Revealing Light, and I always have a Call of the Haunting. But the only reason I have those two cards is because those two cards in unison work very well together. And in this one I actually put Metal Reflect Slime in here because it's a beautiful, beautiful wall that you can summon for nothing on any turn you want. except for the turn that you place it down, of course. Red Eyes Black Chick, and of course you have to have this in here, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, because Red Eyes Darkness Dragon is a major tank. I also have Slifer the Sky Dragon in this deck, but I'm not quite sure why. I'm probably going to be taking him and this tuner up here out of this deck so I can put in Inferno Fire Blast, because Inferno Fire Blast is part of the whole Red Eyes thing and I kind of need it. Another card that you should really have in this deck is First of the Dragons, but First of the Dragons can really go in any deck you want, but this is a dragon deck, so it's mainly focused around dragons, so it's very useful in this deck, obviously. All you need is 2 normal summon monsters to summon this, or to fusion summon this. Very useful, very quick, very easy, and it's a major tank, obviously. Now, for my Battle Guard deck, it's mainly focused towards warriors and getting out as many as possible, because if I get out as many as possible and have them all boosted with all these boosts that I have for them, including Graceful Dice and all the other equip cards and everything like that, then I can put out Command Knight, and then Command Knight can really boost out every single warrior I have on the field. The more Command Knights I have, the better it is. Now, another thing I put in this is Skull Dice and a couple Metamorphs along with Kunai with Chain, but the only reason I put them in here is because this is a Joey style deck, and I thought, why the hell not? I also have Negate Attack and Ring of Destruction, very useful cards. Another beautiful card to put in any warrior deck you have, including hero decks, is Big Shield Gardna. This is a great, gorgeous wall that you can summon for nothing. Of course, in a Battle Guard deck, you need Battle Guard King, also a card that you're going to get from the Joey pack, along with the Red Eyes cards. You're only going to get those from Joey's pack. Now, I also have a couple backups in here, just in case Battle Guard King does not work out. I also have, if you've noticed, I have Buster Blader, I have Gearfried the Swordsman, I have Guilford the Legend, and Guilford the Lightning. Actually, I have 2 Guilford the Lightnings. I don't know why I have 2. Anyways, I also have 3 Lava Battle Guards and 3 Swamp Battle Guards. I know these are annoying cards because you have to summon them, you have to sacrifice to summon them. But the reason they're in here is because it's a Battle Guard deck, and it's still a work in progress, but very useful. I've already used it once. It's actually pretty good. Now, I did put XYZ cards in this, but I put them in here not really giving a damn about what was in here in the first place. But like I said, this deck is still kind of a work in progress, and I still don't have enough XYZ monsters to really make this an XYZ deck, because I obviously want to focus an XYZ deck on a warrior deck around warrior XYZ monsters. But either way. Anyways, that is a work in progress. But all I suggest to you is to simply beat Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, or just Yu-Gi-Oh! If you just want to go for one of like the Red Eyes or the Battle Guard deck. I mean, that works too. But if you want to do the Red Eyes deck, the easiest way to do that is just beat Yu-Gi-Oh! Save up all your money while doing so. You know, when you go down to Joey's duel against Rex Raptor, which is the dinosaur duel, if I'm right. The dinosaur duelist, yes. If you want to really, you know, get a couple more spare Red Eyes cards, just go ahead and do this duel. Just a couple times. Make sure that you're Joey facing Rex Raptor, not the swapped. You always want this one, because Rex Raptor at that time has Red Eyes Black Dragon, and that's how Joey got it in the first place. GX, I did these both just because I made so much money from doing both of these, and then I just completely raided every pack that I could and every pack that I wanted. So yeah, then you go to the card shop and you raid this pack if you want a Red Eyes, you raid this pack if you want a Blue Eyes deck, and you raid this pack obviously if you want a Dark Magician deck. And actually, if you wanted to make a quick Exodia cheat deck, you can raid Grandpa Moto's deck, or you can go do the first duel against you. Yeah, you can go do the first duel, but instead of facing Kaiba, you swap it and you want to face Yugi with Kaiba. But I always use my Blaze Phoenix decks for all of the story mode, all the campaign, and all of the grinding, because it's so much easier. As you may have noticed, I don't exactly have all of the cards that is in his pack, but that's fine. I don't need all of them. I just needed the ones that I got. I mean, I can go for the rest, but I don't really need to. And quickly, if you guys want to know how this works, that's basically it right there. You know what's funny? I actually do not have a 1000 Dragon or a Time Wizard yet, and I was waiting for those two. Yeah, great. Well, there we go. I got some new cards. Anyways, that's how to do that, and it's quick, easy, and very, very useful. Like I said before, for these two, beat Yu-Gi-Oh! And for this one right here, beat GX. For this one, as I told you in the beginning, you can make this deck right off the bat. If you guys want to know about any other decks that I may be making, if you guys want maybe a tutorial on how to make these decks, so I'm not just sitting here going through the cards and you get to see a quick peek. You guys want a tutorial? Let me know. I will definitely do one for you. I will start 8 decks from scratch if I have to. But having said that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!